Yeah. So what's the experience of living in big cities?
I think personally, I believe that many people prefer to live in the big city because there are many facilities. I mean, such as public transportation and shopping mall. Yes, I think this is the best for living.
Yeah. So do you visit big cities often or new cities?
Do you mean big city? Big city?
Yeah. Just like any new cities at all. Do you visit any new cities? Bigger?
I had never been to a new city before because I live in the Bangkok where still I was born. Yes.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Why do so many people want to live in a big city?
Well, there are many lessons, and one of main lessons is that many people prefer to live in the big city, or I mean the modern city, because they may feel that this place can provide facilities such as shopping malls and public transportations. I mean the subway or the SkyTrain. You can go anywhere by these public transportations, and you can, and moreover, you may have market until to expensive market in this place.
Yeah. All right. And then what are some of the problems living in a city?
Yes, there are many problems such as I mean that one of the main problems is that some big city may have air pollution because they have a lot of private car, and these may leave back smoke. Yes, this is cause the air pollution, and I think this is not good for big city.
Right. Yeah, it can cause some issues, can't it?
Yes.
Do you think it is better for children to grow up in a big city?
Well, this is a good question. I believe that from my point of view, young people young people grow up in the big city is better than some young people who go in the countryside, because in the big city, in the modern city, they are high quality schools, and young people can learn high professional lessons in these schools. Yeah, I think this is a good idea for many children who grow up in the modern city.
All right. And talk about how big cities are planned. So let's talk about how big cities are planned.
Okay.
So who is responsible for planning how a big city develops?
Personally, I believe that the government is is the government influence for influence city development. Yes, because they can control or launch policy for city development. I think I think the government is the best person for best group for developing the big city.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And should local residents be involved in urban planning decisions?
Yes. I think many people, I believe, from my point of view, the majority of people should involve in the urban plans because I think almost all people may become the role model for discuss urban planning. They can give opinion for developing city. I think this is the best idea for many people.
Yeah, that's great. All right. Well, you speak great English. You do really good.
Really?
Really good. All right. So we're going to go up to the top and go through this again. Just take a little bit more time, and I'll just ask you. I'll ask you the same questions, but then I may ask you some more details, and then I'll just give you a little bit to elaborate a little bit on those details. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So right now you said you live in Thailand. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So are you married?
No, I'm single.
No? Okay.
Yes.
Do you have family there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I live with my family.
You do? Okay. So you got brothers and sisters?
No, I'm always shy.
No?
I don't have. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And do you live in the apartment by yourself, or because you said you lived in an apartment? Is that correct? Or a house?
Oh no, I live in a house.
You live in a house. Does everyone live in the same house, or do you live in the house by yourself?
Oh, same house. In house there are many family members.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Do y'all? What do you do for entertainment there?
Do you mean famous?
Yeah. Like, do you go watch movies? Do you go watch concerts?
Yes. Do you mean free time? Yeah. Okay. In my free time, I prefer to watch online movies because it can help me to improve my English skill. I mean the international movie or foreign movie.
Yeah, that's cool. So, like when you go watch a movie, you watch like English speaking movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I really love a foreign movie. I mean the Hollywood movie or the film. Yes.
Okay, great. What kind of movies do you like?
My favorite kind of movie is fantasy. Yes, fantasy. Yeah.
That's cool. Do you go with your friends or with your family?
Do you mean when I go to the theater or when?
Yeah, when you go to.
Yes. Okay. Yes. If I have a free time, I prefer to go with my close friends to go to the theater. I mean, go to the theater with my close friends.
Okay, nice. And is there any certain type of music that you like listening to or going to concerts?
Yes, of course. I really love concert. I think this is the best time for meeting a new friends in this event.
Yeah. That's awesome. So, Um, like, so you said you enjoy living there. Is that correct?
Yes, of course.
What's your favorite, like, when you go out and eat, what's your favorite food there?
Okay. I really love Thai food, and I prefer to go to Thai traditional food such as Tom Yam Goong, which is a spicy soup. Yeah, spicy Thai soup. I really love it.
Is it good? Awesome. Yeah, I love seafood. So I hear y'all got some really good seafood there.
Yes,
Yeah.
seafood is the best.
Yeah, that's what I hear. It's really good there. I hear. I like shrimp. So
Oh, shrimp. Okay,
yeah.
I love it too.
Yeah. So explain to me again, like, is there anything you don't like about living there? What's the thing that you absolutely don't like? Is it traffic, or like you're saying, the pollution, stuff like that?
I don't like traffic jam, and I remember that when I was young, my city used to be a quiet and but nowadays there are many shops and the traffic is tough. And sometimes when I go to somewhere, I may be stuck in the traffic jam. I mean the traffic congestion. I think this is not good for me.
Yeah, I bet. So, do you have a vehicle, or do you take buses?
I prefer to when I go to somewhere, I prefer to travel by SkyTrain. I think this is the best version because you can manage time for traveling, for going. Yes.
Okay, great. So, have you ever been to the United States?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Where did you go when you went to the United States?
My plans for the UK, I would like to study master degree in next year. Yes.
Okay. So
And now I prepare to practice IELTS score.
Okay, great. Would that be where in the UK would that be? England, or where at? London?
Yeah, I select London.
Yeah.
I select Brunel University, London. Yeah,
Okay.
I think this is the best university for learning branding.
Yeah, that'd be great. That's cool. So, how long, as far as like this question, are you planning on staying there for a long time? How long are you planning on staying around Thailand? Or you, like you just mentioned, going to London? So that's why I was wondering, like, how long are you planning on staying there in Thailand?
In Thailand? You mean Thailand?
Yeah.
After I believe that after I finish master degree, I will come back to my country, and I may stay my country until to 10 for 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're planning on staying there and keeping your family there and all that, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, keep family.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's really neat. So I hear the countryside is pretty nice there around Thailand. Is that right?
Oh yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Countryside. I think this is a nice for living. If you don't like crowded, if you don't like air pollution, I think the countryside of Thailand is the nice for living.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. So how big is Thailand?
Sorry, do you mean?
Yeah, how like the population of Thailand, is it pretty big?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's cool. I hear it's pretty crowded on the streets.
all free. Do you mean a local street?
Oh yeah, on the streets, like when you're trying to go someplace, a lot of buses and cars, pretty crowded.
A lot of car and buses. I mean that I sometimes maybe a traffic congestion, and sometimes I stuck in the one road and I stuck in the traffic jam.
Are you? Yeah. Yeah. So it's pretty bad then usually.
Do you mean the best score for IELTS?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, I was saying, so it's pretty
Could
bad.
you repeat?
The
Oh
traffic
yes.
is pretty bad.